Hey Bourbon Nation, how's it going? Happy Sunday to you. It's a hot one out here in Bourbon Country. Welcome to Chef Deeno's Bourbon Review. I'm Chef Deeno along with my best friend and brother Chef Rob, and he has joined me today for our very first studio tasting. We're going to be taking some bourbons and we're going to be doing them head to head tonight. This is going to be the Bardstown battle of the 100 proofs. Okay, our first featured bourbon in our bourbon battle tonight is Old Bardstown from Willett Distillery out of Bardstown, Kentucky, bottled in bond. In case you're wondering what bottled in bond is, it must be a product of a single distillery in a single distillation season, aged at least 4 years in a federally bonded warehouse, bottled at 100 proof, and only water may be added to it after aging. Bottled in Bond Act was enacted in 1897 by Congress to address issues with counterfeit whiskey. It is 72% corn, 13% rye, and 15% malted barley on the mash bill, and this is the Willett family's original family mash bill. Okay, Chef Rob, let's give us our first pour. The Old Bardstown, what I just described, is what we're going to taste first. We're going to see which 100 proof bottle is better.
Oh, it's Willett, right?
You got it, buddy.
Yeah.
You got it, buddy. Buddy. All right. And I'll pour mine on this end.
Well, I was going to fill mine up.
Oh. All right. And you see Rob, he poured kind of a small pour. Oops, oh darn. I hate when that happens. Here, let me help Chef Rob out. Make sure he gets the full effect of it. All right. Old Bardstown, 100 proof. All right, the pours have been poured. And looking at this right now, I see it's got a good darkness. Good. Nice smell. I get a good note of I get a good sweet note on the. What do you think there, Chef Rob?
Yeah, a little bit of that. It's got some good color.
Oh, I love it. All right, let's toast and wish very good luck to Old Bardstown.
All right, my man.
That was very smooth. I get a little burn through the nose when I breathe through my nose, but the finish is good. I'm getting a good caramel fruity note at the end. I think that's a daggone good drink, guys. Rob?
It's a real good drink. A little peppery.
Oh, very peppery.
In the back finish definitely. It has a good finish.
I think it's peppery. All right, Bourbon Nation, we are going to now try the competitor, Cooper's Craft Barrel Reserve, a Brown Foreman out of Louisville brand. It is our other 100 proof of our competition tonight. The barrels made here are post-char chiseled, which means they get in after they char and they chisel a bunch of the wood, the burnt wood off of it, just so it'll float around the barrel during aging. And that does deepen the taste, profile, and definitely the darkness. It's a blended pre-barrel with Old Forester and Early Times mash bills. Old Forester is a 72% corn, 18% rye, 10% malted barley. And Early Times is 79% corn, 11% rye, 10% malted barley. I always get a little stutter after that first, you know what I mean? All right.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. All right, Bourbon Nation, it's time to go ahead and try the Coopers. And we've talked about it already. Chef Rob's going to do the pour, but like any good bourbon taster, we are going to rinse our palate before we try it, so we'll have a good, clean taste of it. Nothing like that Louisville Metro water. Cleanest water in the country. All right, Chef Rob, pour some bourbon.
All right, I'm going to pour my first. Because, I don't like sloppy seconds.
Well, they say ladies first,
Yeah. Well, at least I'm pouring because,
Did he say he's porn?
No, I said, no.
I think he said he used to star in porn, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, Arnold Swollen Pepper. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I have to pour because she had.
All right, good pour, Chef Rob.
Thank you.
So we're gonna nose this out, and ooh, that smells less hot than the old Bardstown. I really like that. I get a good. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I get a good Tootsie Roll smell on the front here. And you can make fun of me if you want, Bourbon Nation, but everybody's palate is different. I could smell Tootsie Roll.
Sure.
He could smell Pop-Tart. I mean, you just don't know. It's just to each their own.
Well,
And this
actually,
is considerably darker. If you look, Rob, look how dark that is, and that's
Yeah.
that chiseling. That's that chiseling they do to the barrel.
well, I can't wait. Actually, when we get to the feature,
The feature.
that is dark.
Da, 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 da.
But anyway, you can hang on to your hats for that one. But this here, yeah, it's got some good legs on it. It's clinging good, so I hope it clings to the palate just as well.
All right, here's
All right.
good luck, Cooper.
Salute.
That's a little hotter on the finish. The rye that we talked about is coming through on the finish, and the tongue's burning more. That's telling me I'm getting a lot more rye out of that than I did the old Bardstown. Whew, that's a little warm, but that's good. I enjoyed that.
Did you see the way it changed?
It did change
It was
quick.
when you took the drink. It started sweet,
Yes.
and then it gradually increased the burn.
Yeah, that rye was on creep mode. It took it about 5-6 seconds to get to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, Bourbon Country. Chef Rob is gonna bring your winner to you, and he's gonna tell you why. Take it, Chef Rob.
Okay. Now you can hold your applause to the end. But Cooper's, that was our second tasting, and you already know how it was sweet in the beginning, built to burn. So this here is actually your special occasions, your fancy,
Toasty.
I want it whatever kind of thing, but your everyday, I had a shit day at work, whatever, or, I really want to, have a drink before I have to go drink this foo margarita fruity cake thing with my first date. The winner is Bardstown.
Old Bardstown.
Old Bardstown. This is the Willet brand. This is your everyday love handle.
Rob just hates saying the word old because it reminds him of now. All right. Now, real quick, before we end our little telecast tonight, yesterday I went to the Whiskey Thief Distilling Company over in Louisville, Kentucky, in Nulu, Whiskey Row area, and I got to thieve my own bottle out of a barrel. So this barrel was unfiltered, uncut, and if you can see the barrel wood floating in it, it's called the snow globe. This bottle came directly from a barrel, straight into this bottle, and it's our featured bourbon of the week, and it comes in at 96 proof. Rob's gonna pour us a shot, and make sure it's on Billy Goat Strut in downtown Louisville, and it is the most amazing bourbon I've ever tasted. I've never been able to taste bourbon straight thieved out of the barrel. And I tell you what, if you've never been able to do that, you're missing out. So it's really affordable, and I think it's something that everybody needs to experience at least once in their bourbon life. Drinking bourbon straight out of a barrel. I mean, like the wood stave crumbs, I call them. The wood chips were still floating in my bottle. And like I said, they called that the snow globe over at the distillery. Yeah, I don't know if we got any in there, but it's all right.
Yeah, we do.
I want you to see the color. I want you to see the color of this bourbon. It is amazing. This is right out of the barrel. Right out of the barrel. All right. As we take our show away for the week, I want you guys to tune in. We're going to do a show every Sunday from here at Studio Williams. Cheers to the channel. Subscribe today. Absolutely dad burn amazing. Rob? Oh my God. Woo, that's so good.
It's amazing. It's got such a great finish. And I would tell you when it finishes, when it does. Because it's just still going and going and going. It
hasn't even finished yet.
Right. So, I mean, I got so much. I don't need to water back. I don't need anything because it's all natural right now.
Now we see why the pioneers love bourbon so much, man. Because this is the way they drank it back in the day. And boy, I tell you, I get it.
And Rob was talking about, thieving it. And they gave him an actual apparatus to get it out of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to put a snorkel on and he showed up.
Yeah.
He didn't have flippers, so they wouldn't let him go. Safety first.
I was going to try to jump in the barrel.
Right,
but the hole was just this big. That's what she said.
My man.
We'll see you next week, guys.
All right.